Mary, meet Aries, Aries sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all of you Aries, starting today, the 23rd of July, 2023. We are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube is the lovely Jason, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Deline. Thank you so much, moderators, and thank you to all you Aries and friends of Aries for joining us today. If you're watching on a restream on YouTube, you can fast forward through all the shuffling I'm about to do by using the timestamps in the video description if you don't feel like watching me shuffle. This is the feline the feline Marseille Tarot Rose Edition. I've already purified with this 300-year-old formula for eau de cologne that I made. You can find information about how to make that cologne yourself and also how to purchase this deck in the video description of this very video on my YouTube channel. Feline. I hope I can make it through this reading without hysterically laughing. Okay, let's get serious here, Ariel. We are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. I already told you that. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're watching on Twitch, please make sure that you follow us on Twitch, and you can also watch us on Twitch without ads by subscribing to us there. You can find on your screen links to the website, to my website, to our PayPal portal if you want to give us a donation, and also to our shop where we make a small commission off of each and every sale. We do appreciate your support. If you're watching on YouTube and you want to support us, you can send a donation via a super sticker or super chat, or on a replay. If you're on YouTube, you could use a super thanks. This goes out to a lot of Aries, so if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you, just disregard the reading because it's probably not meant for you. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your own individual sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign, other than what it is that you're watching this one for. Also, remember that we have a general reading for all signs every single day except for Monday, and on Sunday evening we come out with a weekly reading. You can find all those readings really quickly on my website at ariels-corner.com, Ariel's Corner with a hyphen.com. Just click on the free tarot readings link right in our main menu. I don't read with card reversals. I'm just telling you that now so I don't get anybody texting me or commenting telling me I don't know how to read tarot cards because I'm not using reversals. I don't like the reversals. You can't make me use the reversals. Enough with the reversals. All right, 3 of Cups. What is this? An 8 of coins. Nice. And a 9 of wands. Well, now the only negative is that you got to take care of yourself. You got to take better care of yourself. You're burning the candle at both ends, but you do that all the time. What's new? What's new, right? Yeah, but you do have to take care of yourself. You need to take some downtime, take a vacation, make sure that you've scheduled one, Aries. Make sure that you always have your next vacation scheduled as soon as you end the first one, so that you know, in your deep mind knows that you've got long period of downtime. Even if you can't afford to go anyplace fabulous at the moment, don't worry. You can have a staycation, whatever you need to do to just make sure that you have some downtime scheduled at least 2 or 3 times a year where you take a significant time off. Now, if you can't afford to take a whole week off, you can take weekends off, right? You can do that. And you can make sure that you get enough rest. You can make sure that you get enough sleep. You can make sure that you have some leisure time where you're not doing necessarily productive things, right? So take care of yourself, because if you're not taking care of yourself, then you're not going to be at your peak. And if you're not at your peak, we all miss out. We lose. So do it for us. Okay, so we've got this 3 of Cups that says you're on, well, I would say you're on fire, but you're technically on water. But it's great. It's great that you're on water, because what this is all of that work that you've been doing for so long that you thought, I wonder if anything's ever going to come of this. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's coming at its pace. It may not be quite as fast as you want it, but boy, it's going to be sure, and it's going to be long lasting, right? And you working yourself to the bone, or whatever this is, stressing yourself out, whatever you're doing that's not taking care of yourself, that's not going to make it happen any faster. So let that one go. It's on the right path. Don't try to speed it up. In fact, let it be exactly what it is, because you're going to be super happy with the way this works out. Okay, because you've worked hard, and you're continuing to work hard, and there's just nothing that's going to stand in your way. It's fabulous. Now this 8 is talking about how you have a lot of power in your day-to-day attitudes, your day-to-day emotions. Remind yourself that as above, so below. Think about that. And what that means with us is, as I think, so I experience. The attitudes that I harbor, that I nourish, that I nurture, are precursors to what I get. So just be aware of that. And mostly it looks like you're very positive, and that's why you can expect a lot of positive outcomes. But this idea that I've got to work myself to the bone, that's not a positive attitude. That's saying that I'm not good enough, that I'm not enough the way I am, and I have to suffer, sacrifice, and prove myself to the universe in order to get what I need out of life. That's poverty thinking. So be aware of what that is. Your attitude sometimes is not so obvious. Sometimes you can have this sort of quote positive attitude, yet you're still working yourself to the bone. So it doesn't matter that you have a quote positive attitude, because your attitude is obviously, I'm not enough. Because if I was enough, I'd have enough time to rest. If I was enough, I wouldn't have to work so hard. If I was enough, I wouldn't be so worried about stuff, right? So be aware of that. Your attitude is going to dictate what you get. So let's really get deep into what that attitude is and ask for help. Call on a higher guidance. Call on the power of spirit itself and say, be my attitude. Be my attitude. I want you to be my attitude, spirit. I don't want to come up with that on my own anymore. I want you to be my attitude. All right, we've got a Knight of Cups. My goodness. Ooh, Aries, that's you. That's your jam right there, that Ace of Wands. That's all about you. Oh my gosh. And then the Queen of Coins. You have literally nothing to worry about. I mean, literally nothing to worry about. Stop it with the overworking. That's just unnecessary. And all that's doing is holding things at bay, whatever this is. And now it may not be overwork for some of you. It may be like that you're burdening yourself with worry, or that you're, I don't know, that you don't think you have enough time to get everything done. Whatever it is, whatever this, I don't get enough rest, I don't get to enjoy myself, whatever that attitude is, that is the only thing holding you back. That is the only thing holding you back. And I don't even think you're going to be successful holding yourself back even with that, because this is like a tsunami of success. A tsunami of success for Aries. Yay, yay. This is talking about how all of your work that you've been doing has been divinely guided. And I think many of you are questioning, did I do a good job? Were my motives pure? Was I cheating by not working hard enough? Maybe maybe I didn't do enough. Maybe I made mistakes or something. I just am so unsure. Stop with that. You were divinely guided, and you did not make one mistake. And if you did, it was a happy mistake, sort of like when the artist accidentally uses blue instead of red and it turns out to be gorgeous, right? So don't even second guess your past. You've done so well, and you've got the good karma card here to prove it. And all of this help coming from this Knight of Cups, it's like help straight from spirit. And here you go. This is what you do. This is what you do. This is what you do. But never has spirit said, work yourself to the bone, work yourself to the bone. Never has said that to you. So be aware of that. That's something you're coming up with. Now, on this Ace of Wands, oh my gosh. It's like, finally, yeah? You know, this waiting that you've been doing, here it is. And it's happening now. You are bursting forth with absolute fertility, fertile ideas. Look at that card. Fertile ideas, fertile actions. Everything that you do is coming to life, right? It's wonderful. It's wonderful. And all of this work that you've been working so hard on is coming to fruition. And that's still just the beginning. Today is all about a big beginning for you. This whole life for you is like one big beginning, you know? And that's wonderful because it's never going to go stale. It's never going to get old. It's never going to be, I have enough now. No, you're always going to have more because you are an expansive individual, Aries. So that's why you got to get some sleep. That's why you got to get some rest. You want to make sure that you are well rested and energized for all of this expansive energy that is all in your life. Now, this Queen of Coins is saying you are going to learn so much about making money. There's so much that you don't know yet. There's so much that you don't even understand yet about money and prosperity. And for some of you, it's health and other kinds of assets besides money. But you're ready to really kind of go into a long period of time where you are learning some secrets, some metaphysical and magical secrets about how money works that nobody else knows really, I shouldn't say nobody else knows, but very few people know. That stuff that you're not going to find in financial textbooks and things like that. There's going to be so much that you learn about how to manifest income, manifest wealth, manifest money that you never knew about, that you never understood. So it's not just about money management and, all of that sort of like everybody can get a book on how to manage their money better. It's not that kind of thing, although that's wonderful. I mean, you can do that. It's more magical. It's more metaphysical. It's more the secrets to massive wealth. And again, massive wealth is a very relative term. It doesn't necessarily mean billionaire or millionaire. I mean, it can, if that's your thing, but it means massive for you. That means you getting your needs met and then some, having all the resources you need for all these wonderful things that you're doing, right? Not worrying about money anymore because you always have enough. That's where you're headed, but you got to get the rest. You got to make sure that you get enough rest every night and enough downtime. Enough downtime. It's yes, rest every night, but you also have to take a break from all of it several times a year. And I know I'm the worst at that. And when I do finally come back from vacation, I'm always thinking, it's going to take me forever to get back to everything again. It's always so much better than what I left. It's like if I hadn't left, I wouldn't be this far along. And the same is going to be for you. So take it easy, take care, and get ready because the success meter is up in the red. It's up in the red. The success meter is all the way over in the red. You are really, really going someplace. And it looks like many places. And it's not because of some sort of abstract, arbitrary transit in the universe. It's because you've worked your tuchus off for so long and you've been so divinely guided and you've been willing to be open and receptive to inspiration. And now you get to reap all the rewards and benefits from that. And you get to learn how to have more resources to even expand more and more and more on that. So yay, take care of yourself. Don't overdo anything. Make sure you get rest. Make sure you get some downtime. Get ready for success. It's long term and you deserve it. Thank you so much for being with me, Aries. I'll be back in another 2 weeks for another 2-week reading for you. And thank you so much to the amazing moderators. Today we had Jason and Deline. We'll see you in 2 weeks, Aries. Blessed be.